I'm Rob Rust, and I'm interviewing Malcolm Bevins today on the topic of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies in general. Malcolm, how you doing?
I'm doing well.
It's excellent news. I'm probably one of the best days of my life. Thank you for asking. I'd like to start with my first question. What first got you interested in cryptocurrencies and, more specifically, Bitcoin?
Well, Robert, my experience with cryptocurrencies started as a young teen on the internet around the age of 13. I was moving around, the typical forums, Reddit, Twitter, and whatnot. Then I stumbled upon this digital currency, which is now known as Bitcoin. But the thing that piqued me the most was the fact that it was essentially 100% online. And you're basically talking about a child that was basically born into technology. I was always had an interest in technology. I think I do feel that Bitcoin will be one of those technologies that will stay for the long haul.
Can you explain what Bitcoin is and how it works?
Well, Robert, essentially Bitcoin is a decentralized peer-to-peer payment network that is, of course, based on cryptographic algorithms, hence allowing it to work in a sense that is uncontrolled by any one central authority. Essentially, the process of creating Bitcoin is one called mining, in which you have complex computers that generate and solve these equations in order to mine what is called a block, which is essentially a string of transactions across the network. And the miner is rewarded with a small fee to keep the network running in this way. And it's essentially made to ensure that no central authority will be able to take over, and it is meant to be completely decentralized and peer-to-peer.
I understand that recently the value of Bitcoin dropped, yes, but then it gained again.
It's very volatile.
Yeah, it shook the confidence of a lot of people. Did it shake your confidence?
Honestly, as a hardened veteran in the space, I'd say that this is not the first time I've seen such volatile price movements. I'm still in it for the long haul. I know it definitely shook out a lot of new people who are, of course, not experienced in investing in crypto assets. I wasn't fazed by it.
Okay.
So,
do you think the algorithm behind the production of Bitcoins goes a long way to instilling confidence in Bitcoin investors?
I'd say it does. Of course, as I previously said, the algorithm allows for it to be a decentralized peer-to-peer network, not on any one computer. Nodes are spread throughout the world in the wallets of the users. It's definitely something that even the founding developers of Bitcoin wanted to stress, is that this is out of government control, seeing that Bitcoin came out of the 2008 financial crisis, and it was basically seen as a solution to the shortcomings of the global financial system at the time. As you know, cryptocurrencies is a new asset class. There are many different currencies out there popping up every day. In addition to Bitcoin, there is Litecoin, which is essentially a Bitcoin clone made off of a slightly different algorithm, but they're both still kind of the same in age. And in addition to that, there is currencies such as Ethereum, which isn't really a currency, but more a platform for which others to create tokens or currencies off of it. And then there's Ripple, which in the community some regard is not really a cryptocurrency, seeing its centralized nature. One that I've been looking into is known as Real, which is essentially a tokenized crowdfunding of real estate.
It's interesting.
In a way, the holders of said tokens would be able to profit from a collective of real estate investors and they collect rent. And the way the token is set up is that in Ethereum, which is the base token of Real, as I said before, Ethereum is a platform for other coins to be made off of. Real is a coin on that platform. And Real essentially allows people to collect a dividend from the rent of these properties by this real estate collective, and that's still in development as we speak. There are quite a few cryptocurrencies that are essentially forms of derivatives. There are cryptocurrencies backed by gold, cryptocurrencies backed by silver, land. It's definitely an expanding space.
Let's end this by my asking you, what's your take on the future of Bitcoin? What can we expect?
I've always seen Bitcoin as the first generation of cryptocurrencies. Do I expect it to last forever? It very well could, but I do see it as more of a trailblazer for other coins that will be more technologically advanced in the years to come.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very, very much for your insights, and I hope this affects how you guys out there see the market and this new evolving sector of the market. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me, Robert.
It's an absolute pleasure, Malcolm.